Greetings all, Fanny here for Cancer's Daily Oracle Message. Okay, interesting. You kind of scooted off. Ooh, interesting. So Cancer, you got a representation of land, sky, and sea in yours. You have earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. You have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation, and the seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Some time in nature, especially around bodies of water, will do you a lot of good right now. If you're somewhere that is hopefully warm at this time of year, you are blessed. But here in the northern hemisphere, it's a little cold. But there are still some amazing places that you can go and visit, even when it is cold. You might not be able to get in the water, but time around that energy, especially while the earth is slowing down, coming into rest, going into winter, will do you a lot of good, especially if you, Cancer, have been going hustle, 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 suit, jacket, tie, go to work, do what I have to do, and that's all you're focusing on. You're just nose to the grindstone. I want you to take, even if it's just an hour, to do something for yourself. Even if it's just 5 minutes, that you could just sit and hold a plant with a cup of water. If that is all you can do in your location, then do that. Because a houseplant is still mother. A houseplant is still nature. Water is still has the same power as the ocean, especially if you allow it to do so. If you look at that cup of water and you know it has the power to grow, you know it has the power to heal, you know it has the power to create life, and then when you ingest that as you drink it, because you should be drinking water, not only as a water sign, but just as a human being, you need to drink water. If you are conscious with what you are drinking and putting in your body, it can bring a lot of healing to your vessel. And there's a lot to do with the light, with the bodies. So with crystal grids, and speaking of water, I want to mention to you crystal water. It's something that you can make. Not all crystals can be made into water. Crystals like my rose quartz here absolutely can. But my malachite, like on my ring, cannot be put in water. So make sure that you're using proper crystals if you're choosing to make crystal water. All you have to do is take it in a glass vessel and place it outside, preferably in the moonlight, with the crystals that you want to charge your water in it. And then you can drink from it, you can water your plants with it, you can cook with it, you can bathe in it, or maybe just put it in a mister to spritz around your room. That is also a way to cleanse your room energetically if you are somewhere where you cannot smudge or burn something. For example, my brother works on the Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana, and he cannot smudge because he lives still on the base. He can't smudge or burn incense while he is inside of there. So we were talking to him about what other ways that he can cleanse, and one of the ways is using a mister through water to cleanse your room. Cancer, I really need you to slow down and take some time for yourself, because there's just like so much hustle mentality. Yeah, fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. If you have been working way too much, focused way too much on your status, on your financial gain, you need to lean more into the opposite side of that. The rest and the emotional wealth that you have been neglecting. Your physical body that you may have been neglecting if you're constantly just putting garbage into it. Like McDonald's and sodas and hot dogs from gas stations. You are everything that you put into your body. Yep. Deep cellular healing, altruistic energy, physical and emotional healing. You have been ignoring and neglecting your physical and emotional sides because you're working so hard on getting financial wealth. You're neglecting the other kinds of wealth that you have in your life. Abundance is not just about money. Abundance is about enjoying life. And yes, unfortunately, money is required to do that. The amount of money you have dictates what you can do in your life and what you can provide for the people that you love. However, our relationship to money needs to change. We're beginning to love money more than we love God, more than we love our earth and our mother and ourselves. And we're beginning to love that false idol that can change and shift and be evil, so easily become evil, that we're leaning so far into that and making that our God instead of our source energy, ourselves. And you need to lean away from that, Cancer. I'm not saying that this is going to happen overnight, but being that you got representation of land, sky, and sea fall into my arms and the sign of deep healing, Spirit wants you to connect more with them. Fall into their arms, fall into their embrace, into their hold, because they are waiting on you to call upon them to heal yourself, because you have something more to accomplish in your life than the next promotion. And I want you to think about that for a little bit, Cancer. Have a beautiful day, my